245 in Loop. We're here with Wanda Ott, broker of Next Home 245. Hey, Wanda.
Good afternoon.
So what we're going to be talking about today are kind of commissions for agents. What would you say are the differences between franchise and non-franchise real estate agencies?
Yeah, I think that's where we need to start when we talk about commissions. And by the way, commissions are usually a taboo subject. So we're not going to hit anything that's offensive or anything like that. But we just want to kind of give some people some background on the whole commission model. A franchise agency is usually a company that's affiliated with a national, maybe even a state level, but there's usually more than one office. You have local boutique offices. That would be a non-franchise agent. A franchise usually charges an agent a fee. Sometimes it's a percentage. Sometimes it's a flat fee for each transaction. It varies from company to company. I know at Next Home, our franchise fee is you have choice. You can pick the percentage franchise fee, which is based on every transaction that you do. The franchise fee is a certain percentage of that transaction. So that's ongoing. Or you can also pay a flat monthly fee where you pay that on the first of the month. And then no matter how many transactions you do during that month, you've already covered your franchise fee. You don't pay any more franchise fee. If you're a higher producer, that's a good way to go, because then no matter how much money you make during the month, all you've done is pay that flat monthly fee. That's how our franchise fees work. What I like also about our franchise fee is you can switch every 6 months. If you want to take your high producing months and just pay the flat fee, you can do that. And then 6 months later, you can go to paying the 6% of each commission. That way, if you're not making a lot, you don't pay a lot. So I think that's a nice thing that Next Home has to offer.
Right. So with the real estate franchise, what do you get for what you pay in the franchise fee?
Well, at Next Home, you get a lot. I came from a background where I didn't work for a franchise, and I always thought, why would I give some company that I don't even know, why would I give them a percentage of my commissions? What I didn't realize was what you get. With Next Home, and we've covered this in other podcasts, you can also check out all our benefits on the nexthome.com website. But we offer a full range of technology, marketing tools, corporate support. There's a lot of things that we get for our money that even your website, you couldn't even afford to build your own personal website that is given to you by Next Home as part of your franchise fee. You couldn't even afford that with what we pay in our franchise fees. So you get a lot of value for what you give to the corporate office.
Thanks for explaining on the franchise level. So when it comes to commission splits, what is the difference in a flat fee paid to a brokerage versus a traditional?
I'm going to speak to the traditional side first. And when I say traditional, I mean as to what I know of. I'm not speaking, every company offers different things, but I've been in the business for a little over 17 years. And from what I've seen, the way I remember back when I started was there was a split between the broker and the agent. Once the commission check came to the office, it was split somehow between the broker and the agent, whether it would be 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. A lot of times it was based on production. Like a newer agent might start out at 50-50, where a more experienced, more productive agent, would get a higher split. And I think that varies from company to company, and even with their own company, it varies by agent. Whatever, you come to an agreement with your broker. That has kind of evolved. A lot of times you'll get a raise in your split based on your production. As you, get more experience and as you produce more, you would get your split bumped up. In the last several years, we've seen the flat rate come into play. And I think how that works, from what I've seen, is that you pay a flat fee per month or per year, whatever it is, the agreement that you come across with your broker. You pay that flat fee and you get to keep 100% of your commissions. And again, I think that varies as to what do you get for those dollars. Yes, I get 100% of my commission, but sometimes you might have to pay for your own personal website, your own marketing materials. It varies from company to company and between the agent and the broker. That's an agreement they come to. But that is what I know of how a flat fee works versus the traditional split.
With the commission splits, something that we've been hearing over the past few years is caps. So do you want to go into a little bit about what the caps are and how that's evolved?
Right. And again, that's something that's just come around, to my knowledge, within the last, several years. I think as agents work harder and harder, and so many things are automated, we go to the office less. A lot of people don't even go to an office, and people feel like, I'm, as an agent, am doing all the work, and here's my broker. I don't even go to the office. I think I want to keep more of my commissions, and that's great, because we want everybody to succeed. So I think from that, they came to an agreement. An agent would come to an agreement with a broker that, hey, once I bring so many dollars to the company, once say you're on a 50-50 split, and that the broker's 50% equals an amount, whether it be $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. Once that reaches a certain amount during a year, then for the rest of the year, they get to keep 100%. Now, that's just a model. Every agreement is different. Every company has their own different thing, but that's kind of how it works. It's once I bring a certain amount to the company, then I get to keep 100% or maybe 95% of my commission. That's usually how the cap works.
So we've talked about flat rate, commission splits. Why would you think an agent would select one over the other, the pros and cons?
I think a new agent starting out would most likely want to pick the split. That way, if I'm not making any money at the beginning, I'm not committing to pay a monthly fee when I'm not making any money.
Right.
So they might pick the split. So yes, the broker gets part of it. And there's a lot of value in what they get from the broker at the beginning. And always, they get training. They're going to learn how to write a listing agreement, how to write a contract. You get that broker support. And a lot of companies offer a lot for that percentage that they keep. Now, a more productive agent who maybe works from an office at home or whatever, they might want to just pay them flat monthly fee, because they know once they pay that monthly fee, I get to keep 100% commissions, and I get to pick where my money goes. If I want to spend all my money on a website or this many flyers or whatever, that's up to me to decide. So it just gives a more independent agent that flexibility to spend their dollars where they want.
So how does it work at Next Home? What kind of compensation packages do you offer?
Well, at Next Home 245, we in the past have offered the traditional split. We work it out with each agent based on your experience, based on your production. You get a certain split that you share with the company. And of course, you get all the Next Home tools and support that goes along with that. Right now, we're running a promotion for any agent who joins our company before the end of September. We're going to offer you a very small monthly fee to start out. From September, whenever you join on, through the end of 2018, you'll pay that small monthly fee, and then you'll get to keep 100% of your commissions for the rest of the year. That will help you get your business started in 2019. Starting in January of 2019, we're going to offer to all agents a flexible compensation package. You can either choose to pay a flat rate where you pay a monthly fee and you keep all of your commissions, for the rest of the year. Or you can do the traditional split, like so much goes to you and so much goes to your brokerage. With both of those plans, you get the full support of Next Home. We're going to offer you all the tools and technology they have to offer. Neither side will be gypped, so to speak, but it gives an agent more flexibility how to run their business, whether I want to pay that monthly fee and take 100%, or if I want to take the traditional split. And we think this is a great opportunity for agents to make a choice as they come to their next home.